TurboSmart Flying 500 is one of the best parts of World Time Attack. Guys with big, high horsepower cars basically just fly down the track, showcasing their fattest burnout, or just how fast their cars are.
Yeah, so we were watching some Evos and some GTRs go rip down, but that was sick. Alright, made it to Sydney, 14.5-hour long flight.
I thought it was like 15 and a half.
I don't know, something like that. Heard time traveled as usual.
I slept about 10 hours. But we are here to check out our man, Rob, Chairslayer Parsons, drive one of the fastest GTRs on the planet at World Time Attack Challenge here in Sydney, Australia.
Which that sounds crazy, but it's also his first time ever driving grip.
It's also his first time ever driving this car. All I know is I'm happy for my boy Rob to get this opportunity, give Chairslayers around the world something to look up to and look forward to doing potentially in their future.
And we just get to nerd out on World Time Attack, because these are like the craziest time attack cars. I mean, the wildest aero, highest horsepower cars, some of the sickest drivers. Like, it's going to be an awesome event.
Now that I'm a proficient time attack driver after driving that Supra, I am here to learn. I want to learn about downforce and apexes. We made it out here, World Time Attack Challenge. We are on the hunt for Rob Chairslayer Parsons. He is here piloting the LYFE Motorsports GTR.
I am excited.
I am too. I'm excited to see him race, man.
Dude, there's a lot of sick cars just chilling in the paddock too. See his FD.
Oh man.
With the glass front FC.
Not just an FC, an IMSA FC.
This is a nice engine bay too.
Solid V mount, all Wiggins clamps.
Yeah, this is nice.
Looks like it's got a big old boy on it. TurboSmart everything. Yeah, water adapter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's nice. Yeah. That water inlet outlet setup is pretty tight.
Sweet. Yeah, no, this guy, I met him last year. This car is really sick.
Nice.
Yeah. But
so Rob.
Let's go find Rob. Hey.
Oh, it's so nice when it just shows up to you.
Yeah, we didn't even go anywhere. Look at that suit. He's just gonna roll by us. It's just.
Oh, hey. What?
Rob Chairslayer Parsons grew up riding dirt bikes, skiing, and drifting, until he was paralyzed by a motocross accident, but his passion for wheeling couldn't be stopped. While still in the hospital, Rob designed his own hand control system, and soon he was behind the wheel again. Since then, Chairslayer has not only built and driven his own hand-controlled drift car, he also started the Chairslayer Foundation, which teaches and enables people with disabilities to drive hand-controlled vehicles. He has been on the Netflix series Fastest Car, graced magazine covers, and been known to bump bumpers in a Hoonigan video or two. Rob continues to design new and improved iterations of his clutch system, and has become the first to drive his own hand-controlled designs in World Time Attack. I've always thought that Chris Slayer was quite a guy.
You came all the way to Australia!
Yeah, just for you.
Just for you.
What's up, Cole?
What's up, player?
How are you, man?
Good. So damn good. Oh my goodness gracious. What a completely different change of pace, man. I know why you like doing grip driving.
Oh, I'm so excited to see you drive it too, man.
It's cool. I already did, I put the time on the board. It's my fastest time I've done.
Wait, what was
Nice.
it?
I put a time on the board this morning. The fastest time I've done is 1:38.
Yesterday you said you did like a 140 something,
Yeah,
so he's already chipping away.
Exactly. So we're driving the car, so now it's like...
Let's go to the car.
Yeah, let's
I want
go.
you to tell me how it feels.
Cool.
You did that?
Cole did that.
Oh, all right.
Dude, 250 kilometer an hour dirt, flipping up there, boom!
Rip it off.
I was gonna say, how fitting. Rob's got a full time attack R35, aero everything. Still got drift stitches on it though.
And I mean, I didn't even do that. I'm driving it nicely.
Well, since you're about to go out, give us a quick rundown on it.
All right, done.
Rob, these aren't the tires you run on this thing, right?
Yeah.
These are?
You run spec DOT tires from Yokohama.
And what treadwear is this?
I couldn't tell you. Cold can.
So everyone's on the same tire.
Everyone's on the same tire.
Oh shit, okay. I didn't know
It's
that.
crazy because pushing the tires to the limit
Right.
and the cars to the limit.
Right. So that's why you need as much downforce as you can get. Obviously. I mean, look at the. You can sleep. That's a bunk bed.
It is a bunk bed.
This is
It's actually rather comfortable up there. I've been up there.
Cut to the picture. We'll let you get prepped, and when
we'll do this after you go out.
when you come back, you can.
Those Instagrams.
Anyway, do your thing, Rob. Don't get distracted by whatever.
Oh, it's 11:05. I'm gonna put my helmet on.
All right. That's my dude right there. Rob about to go. Session number 2.
To be completely honest, Rob's way too fucking cool to hang out with us nerds.
Honestly, we do not deserve. We do not deserve to be in Rob's presence.
Yeah, dude.
It's mind blowing.
So sick. We just came downstairs. Rob went out, did a couple heaters, just pulled in. How was it, dude?
Well, all right. I did a 138 this morning, which was faster than what Phil wanted me to do. So made progress there. But this second session, I went out and found like 2.5 more seconds. So we're at 136 now. I think 136 flat.
Where did you find those seconds, Rob?
Okay, actually, so I found it in being in the right gear, carrying the speed through the corners. A few of the corners I was running in 4th, which the car is good, but it doesn't want to dig out. So dropped it in 3rd, kept the RPMs much higher, and just pulled through the whole corner. It was an incredible feeling. When this car is on throttle, it just goes around the corner.
Having said that, what was your first lap time here, and what are you currently at? Like, how much did you change?
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Phil, what was my first lap time?
When?
Yes, the very first one.
First, 50, I'm going to say 54, and then it was 48, and then we just started.
Just chipping it down, chipping it down.
Now it's
And then the chips,
36.
36.
chips come
So we're at down 22 seconds.
Yeah, which is crazy. And like the first lap, didn't do a whole lot, felt the car out. Second lap, I think I did 2 laps back to back, but they weren't anything crazy. Came back in, talked about it, and then went back out. Phil is incredibly talented at teaching me where I can improve. So he dialed me into turn 1, which is where I gained the most amount of time in the beginning because
Just more commitment?
I wasn't full throttle and I wasn't like peaking the accelerator out of the corners where I should. So we dialed that in, got substantially faster through turn 1, and figured out my braking zones way more into turn 2. And once we got those dialed in to where I was accelerating out of the corner better, we dialed in the gears and what gears to be in, which helped substantially. After the downhill, I figured out a better gear to be in. Going through there, I can just carry far more speed and not have the car chugging.
All right, so Rob just went out for a second session. He's reviewing data. We figured we'd get out of his pits and let him do his thing. We're gonna go walk around the paddock and check out some of the coolest cars that are being shown in different booths because there's a lot of heat here.
Is it corny to say that, like, I'm really shocked at the amount of fans we have in Australia. Like, there's such a good vibe here of like people that are stoked to see Hoonigan out here and pumped to see Rob driving. Like, I think that's kind of dope.
Hoonigan actually seems to have a pretty big fan base here in Australia, and that's
they're
awesome.
A country full of burnouts, and we're a brand about burnouts.
Yeah,
so I guess it makes sense. But I was shocked.
But I feel like most of them just know us because we do weekend burnouts so much. Because Aussies came and shut down our building.
That's true.
So. They broke Hoonigan. All right, so we're still ripping this pit walk, and this is a vehicle that I've seen on the internet for years and years and years.
So this is like a Gen 2 Tacoma that is entirely tube frame.
Oh yeah, entirely tube frame.
That's sick.
It's pretty wild. This build is insane, man. Robert, so I want your take on the fabrication.
Yes, my take on the fabrication of this car, because I've seen this car go from concept to this beautiful piece of machinery that it is today, and every piece of this car is just built with love and skill.
Blood, sweat,
It's a
tears,
full tube
passion.
chassis, dude. That's exactly about it. I mean, if you watch this documentary of this build, you can feel the passion of building it.
Yeah.
And look at what he's put together.
Wow.
Yeah, the clear coat raw.
Dude, it's so hot.
Yeah, the clear coat raw is hot.
I always love that on like BMX bikes and stuff.
Right.
Like my frame is raw like that. That always sounds like the coolest look. So sick.
This thing is wild, man.
Look at the rear suspension too. Oh, dude, it's all tinned in the back. So sick. This is tight though. You know, like the little details too, where like all the heims are anodized red and the shock perches and stuff like that. Like all looks so sick. So low too.
Slam.
Dude, static. Like fucking rim, man.
Well, let's go check out some other stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
You wanna roll?
Yeah, I'm ready.
But we gotta go look at this S chassis lineup down here.
Trying to convert?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, you know, you rarely, at least in the States, I feel like there's only a handful of really sick time attack S chassis. The S15, this car looks so fucking awesome.
This car is cool, but the pearl on this one makes it cooler.
This is the best one,
Yeah.
because this one looks like it's too far gone race car. Like this one
Still maintains that like hot boy
like
flair.
hot boy, like street
Yeah,
look.
yeah.
But like, dude, look at these rear arches, man.
All the aerodynamics.
Automotive aerodynamics differ greatly from aircraft aerodynamics. To start, automobiles by design are less streamlined than aircrafts. Secondly, automobiles operate on the ground instead of the free air. Finally, an automobile's slower operating speed means a reduction in aerodynamic influence. Instead, the primary goal of automotive aerodynamics is to reduce drag and prevent undesired lift and high-speed instability. Motorsports applications add the increase of downforce to the equation, in order to improve cornering agility and speed. However, such increases in downforce come at the expense of top speed. Finding the equilibrium between drag and downforce is paramount. Another important factor is the ratio between the downforce on the front and rear wheels. This aerodynamic balance helps influence the oversteer or understeer of the vehicle. Aerodynamic aids such as splitters, dive planes, flat bottom floors, tunnels, diffusers, wings and more all help to achieve this perfect balance. So you see, motorsports aerodynamics are about so much more than just breaking wind.
Ooh, pearl inside too. Carbon dash, pearl painted inside, carbon roof.
Oh, this is done so nice.
Yeah, you know he's balling.
Yeah.
That's
Look at this rear arrow, dude.
Oh, but all right. Rob took it to a.
That's real race car.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's what we're saying. I mean, even look at the dash.
Yeah, this thing is
Like this is like that's fully sequential.
Yeah.
That's not fully sequential. So this is like the sun. this is the father, this is the son.
Yeah.
So now that you've kind of like seen more of this, would you want to do it?
I'd be down. I'm totally down. But I want my cars to be able to just flip flop, change the tires, and go have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to just one track build a car.
That's the thing.
I'm never
that I
going to
have
be a
trouble
time
with
attack
is,
record breaker.
I'll never go.
Yeah.
I'll never go build a time attack car
Yeah.
right now. I'm gonna drive someone else's time attack.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm never going to go break
Realistically,
records.
like, if you made like a big front splitter that went to your subframe and you put a different wing on it, you change
could-
your suspension
you could
setup,
go
like,
have fun
you're
and be
not gonna
competitive.
break records, but you could go out and fucking rip.
Yeah.
Wow, look who waited till the very last minute to get the shit that they want. Well, guess what? We knew you were gonna procrastinate. That's why we've got killer Cyber Monday deals going on, baby! $10 off hats and tees, $20 off fleece and jackets, free global shipping on all orders, free H-Icon lapel pen on any order, free sensor bar sticker with every order. Oh yeah! Head on over, Hoonigan.com, while supplies last, Cyber Monday only. Come get some, baby!
And then let's see, there's the Corolla over here, which we had no idea what was in it.
Oh yeah, let's find the
Looks like
truth
a,
out.
looks like a little Jay-Z action in here. Yeah. We got a 1 or a 2J.
Look at the number plate.
Yeah. Right?
Thanks for the heads up.
It says 01. What does that mean?
One Jay-Z.
Oh,
I was like, it's either a 0 Jay-Z or a 1 Jay-Z.
thanks for the help, people. We appreciate it.
We're getting heckled. We got heckled by like an older lady walking down the street. Love Australia.
Look
Yeah,
up-
this thing's sick though. This thing was ripping.
I guess this was throwing me off.
Yeah.
Whoever's editing this, make us look smart.
They
right.
won't. They won't.
All right, so Rob's done driving for the day. That's pretty much the whole pit walk. So I think we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna come back tomorrow. Rob's
Well,
gonna break
drifting.
the world record for the fastest time in a GTR ever.
I'm currently, yeah, exactly. I'm currently racing against myself because I'm going to take first, second, and third for hand-controlled time attack cars.
Yeah, it's a way to do it.
Slay the podium.
Yeah.
Add stipulations to anything, and you could be the king of your class.
Straight
that's
up,
so
I am
good.
the king of my class.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be watching from afar in AC.
Yeah.
So, shred it tomorrow. So we're here, day 2, World Time Attack Challenge. We're gonna catch up with Rob Chairslayer Parsons. He's been going faster and faster every day. He's already taken about 20 seconds off of his first time. So
Today are the finals, so he's going to be throwing down some heat. I think they're going to be cranking up the boost, so that thing's going to be moving today.
he's had plenty of practice. Now it's time to throw down some heaters. It still blows my mind that he's doing it all with just his hands. Woo! Anyway, we're gonna go on the track now, catch up with Rob, look at some more cars and do some more stuff.
So we got to get an up-close look at this R32 GTR. Our man Andrew's right there. So,
Yo,
dude, this thing
we
moves.
just saw you rip.
Take a look at this thing, man.
What are you talking about? You need to go in it.
Well, we could talk about that in another video, but for this video, let's talk about the car.
All right, what do you want to know?
Show us what you got under here.
Okay, so for people who are into GTRs and watch the interwebs, this car got a small reputation in the big scheme of things. So it did high nines with a stock bottom end. We developed it over 7 years, and basically we just reached that point where being budget conscious was just not possible anymore. And well, now she's gone from project budget supercar to project money pit. But we call it project supercar killer. So the whole idea is it's still responsive, has a suspension set up for the street and for handling, so it's a drivable car,
Right.
responsive, but also runs 9-second Parsons. So that's kind of the whole idea.
I assume it's a fully built.
Yeah.
RB26, you got individual throttle bodies.
So we actually, we only changed things as we need to. So now it's a built 2.6, still a stock crank, but enlarged some Nitto pump, Nitto aftermarket rods, Nitto pistons. The head's pretty serious though. CID, Croydon Racing have done one of their race ported heads, but a slightly smaller camshaft. Revs to 9,600 RPM.
96.
The limit is at 10.
We noticed this, some sort of pump off the cam gear.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's a mechanical fuel pump. So,
oh, no shit.
Yeah,
so you never have to worry about an electronic failure on leave.
Because everyone always has failed pumps and this and that. You got to get big alternators. So Platinum Racing, who we do a lot of work with, they developed a mechanical fuel pump. It's a Kinsler one, so it's American, you know. We know and I've got 2,000 horsepower worth of fuel in that. In the back, I've got a surge tank with a prime pump. So if I haven't driven it in a day or two and the fuel's dropped out, I just turn the prime pump up. Boom, boom. You watch. I reckon this will start right now off the key with no prime pump. I'm either going to get really embarrassed or it'll work.
How much power does it make?
American horsepower, Australian horsepower.
American horsepower.
On the dyno, mate, 840 at the rear hubs.
Yeah, this thing gets
and
down.
That's the turbo fully maxed.
And it sounds so tame.
Which turbo is it?
It's a GTW 3884, so it's a 67mm turbo, so it's a baby.
So why does your car sound so, like, it sounds like it's got a crazy whine to it? Yeah.
There's a company here called TurboMod.pro, right? So
and
Pro
they
Turbo
mod
Mod.
the compressor
yeah,
housing.
so that T51R mod, and then with the bell mouth and no filter.
Yeah,
and
it sounds wild.
I can't hear it in the car.
Oh, all you
so
hear.
people are sending me videos going, listen to this.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
All you hear is that whine. That's wild.
Oh yeah, so you like this, come check this out. For the tech, so to put a parachute in, flip that up, there's a hole in there, and that's where the parachute mount goes in, bam, parachute.
Just like that.
That's nice. Dude, this is a really, this is a good street.
Well, you've had this vehicle for
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
So it's your baby.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll get to feel this thing out tomorrow. Or
You are? What are you talking about, maybe? There's no maybe. It survived 2 lots of flying 500, so we're going for a drive.
All right. Catch you later, man. Yeah. For the first session of the day. Still blows my mind that he's inside an all carbon fiber, 1,000 plus horsepower, R32 GTR time attack race car that has broken records before. Damn.
I found 2 more seconds. Sick. That's so crazy.
How you keep finding time, Rob?
I don't know.
You gonna-
I just keep pushing.
You gonna dip in the 20s before the day's over?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw you coming around that back corner over there. You straight eating.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was on that.
Straight digging.
Yeah. It felt so good.
It looked good. I was like, yo, he's jamming.
Yeah. Everything was good. It was working so good. Around that back corner, it was crazy that I was faster through it because I was making a lot of mistakes, but I was also trying to stay on the throttle quite a bit more. So
Right.
I know I can consistently get a little bit more time through there, but I was also more on the throttle.
It's all the weight we shaved off your neck, huh?
100%, man.
Can't be having him look like Wolverine.
Dude, yeah, what was that all about, Rob? What'd you run, Rob? What was the time?
You guys keep,
134.2.
Nice. We keep neglecting to say that this is Rob's first time ever driving time attack. So,
Period.
Like, he keeps finding time because he's actually like learning how to drive better and better. Like, this is a discipline he's not used to. So, like, credit goes there as well.
hey Rob, here's your 285.
Oh, that's so cool. What a wild feeling.
Yo, I'm so stoked for you.
Dude, I've never gone that fast in my life.
Are we about to give up drifting?
So
Shut your dirty mouth.
yeah, no shit. Never.
So we've been putting a lot of focus on Rob, but the original pilot of the LYFE Motorsports GTR is this man right here. Now, I know Rob's been faster than you all weekend, but are you gonna throw a heater down right now, or?
I'm gonna try this time.
Yeah, it's time to play.
Yeah, let's step it up.
If you wanted it to, does this car have what it takes to be a top contender? Like no?
We're 450 kilos heavier than the next pro team, so we just weren't built to compete with these guys. We've always wanted to be the fastest R32 GTR, which we are. So that's our goal. If we can dig a little bit deeper in the record books on that side.
Also, this car was built around a completely different tire. So they built this car to run a full slick that's wider and grippier, and now they're running a DOT tire that's only a 295, which on a heavy R35 is like not really that big of a
They
tire.
come with a wider rear tire stock.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
funny. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's
So like the change in the car, just the tires alone, I mean, it's a huge difference.
huge. It's like a totally different car.
Well, I feel a 128 gearbox. So
Get it done.
all right, so we're gonna go out to the main straight. They got the 500-meter run. This is where they just put down all the big power drag cars, come out and just do some pulls. So let's go see these things put down some f***ing treads. One JZ Corolla hatch. That thing is sick. Dude, that thing rips.
Yo, that's ridiculous.
Oh man,
It's so fast.
so fast.
So the race is over. The boys shredded. But what did you do this weekend?
134, 182.
Just 134.
All right, 134. Low end, the 134. We did that from pulling back from like 158. What the hell? I just,
You went from 158 to 134.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I'm 4 seconds off of Cole, and that's cool.
That's really impressive. I'm stoked for my boy.
We're all stoked for our boy.
So rad to have another dude to do car stuff with like this. It's like completely different. And I said last year to myself, like, I would love to drive one of these cars, and I just can't believe it actually happened. But I shit you not, I did not ever think I could go into that corner that fast ever and be comfortable. Period.
Yeah, it looks pretty wild.
It is wild, but in the car, it does not feel like that. There, you feel a ton of G-forces, but you feel a lot of confidence in the car. It just takes you right around that corner. As long as you hit your line right, but I can tell you, sim training works 100%.
So is this something you want to do more?
Yes, I do. I hope that I set the time and people can now come beat it.
Rob just challenged everyone in a wheelchair to come smash it. Now you gotta wrap it.
That's a wrap.
And now we are headed off to meet Pack Performance because your boy loves rotaries. Just a casual 3-rotor, no big deal. Yo, look at the turbo.
Have two bogans in their natural habitat.
If you look ahead, you can see your bogey in the RS3 chasing the GTR.
As a Diego struggles driving the right-hand drive vehicle.
Constantly hitting the wipers instead of the turn signal.
Raging